4, 3, 2, and I think we are live. Welcome everyone back to Play the Game with Steve. And tonight I am joined by the OG B.B.S, Brent, Brian, and Steve. And why? Because Eric is sick at home.
Well, he had to travel home too.
Oh, he's
He had to
traveling
travel
today?
home.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like he traveled home. He was away for a while,
Yeah.
wants to see his family. Some people like to hang out with their families.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, why would anyone want to hang out with their families?
The reprieve is real. All right. So tonight, Brent wanted us to, he invited Brian. I just kind of decided to hijack
And pulled it to your channel. It's true.
There you
You're
go.
back.
I tried to hijack it to make sure
Oh.
that I could do the things.
Brian's other camera is not working, is my guess.
Oh, okay. Are you having trouble, Brian?
No, I just said I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
BRB.
you're good. You're good.
Okay, there you go. Oh, we got Spartan in the. What's up, Nick?
Oh, here's my old Matt.
There you go. Oh, I like that old map. That's the one I have.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't want to buy a new one. So tonight we are facing expert MODOK from
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
From the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Man, I'm so out of it right now. Oh, and Eric is still joining us, but he's joining us from the sidelines.
No problem.
It's okay, Eric.
Hello.
It allows us to do the 3-player games, which some people just some people want to see what they see. A lot of 4-player games, but maybe 3. And I think 3. We've talked about this, Brent. That 3 is that weird spot where sometimes it feels a little bit harder.
Oh yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, right. It's
in the way that 2 can be easier than 1 in terms of less swing. 4 can be easier than 3.
Exactly, because there's more of us going around. Salut Josue, how's it going? And Nick, why are you guys doing MODOK expert? No one wants to watch that show. Us expert Black Widow. Well, that could be.
Yeah, go to my channel yesterday.
Exactly.
Absolutely smoked expert Black Widow because I played the Never Attack deck. I call it the Bravery of Being Out of Range, which is a Roger Waters song.
Oh, is it? There you
It's
go.
just Maria Hill, just ba-boom, 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 just bombarding her with non-attacks.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, there you go. So there's a whole bunch of us tonight. There's like already 10 people on the stream. So
Well, hey.
welcome everyone. I'm glad to have you all here. I see a lot of returning faces. I'm sure there's some new guys that we don't know. Randy.
My face is returning.
Yeah, your face is always here. And the beard is back. So that's always
I know,
good
yeah,
too.
that didn't last long, huh?
The beard is back.
The no beard was just a phase. Bullied Black Widow yesterday.
It was
Ahmed.
brutal.
There you go. Play against expert Black Widow versus Hulk. Yeah, I know, Nick. But you know what? There's got to be a way, because expert Black Widow she triggers things when you attack her, and if you never attack her, you can kind of game the system, which is some of the fun things that we like to find. Yeah, well, yeah. So I think the people want to see MODOK. If you haven't seen the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., if you haven't had a chance to try the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's a super fun campaign. Definitely worth trying out. The scenarios are original. I will say that Black Widow on expert is definitely the most frustrating. If you don't have a good strategy going in. The other ones I think are okay. Batroc the Leaper was okay.
Those were the longest 2. So I did the whole campaign in 1 day. We streamed it on Sunday.
Yeah.
It was not 5 hours. It was 4.5 to play on standard for the whole campaign. And the first 2 comic setup, hello, all that took us 3 hours. Then the last 3 were a half hour each.
Wow. Yeah, I remember Thunderbolts. I was surprised when we played it at the event how quickly that one went. Yeah. And I was like, wow, that did not seem long at all. It was so refreshing to have the fight, and Baron Zemo having the final boss not be a total slog.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, wow, we were done in like 5 turns, 6 turns. Yeah. Not that he was easy, right, but it was like,
yes, wasn't just delay tactics, right?
Exactly. It was very cool that it was like very straightforward. if you don't pay attention and if you're not careful, he will come out of nowhere and kick your ass.
He's great when you unmask him. I won't tell people what happens so they can watch it or find it themselves, but it's really neat.
Why would you say that, Steve?
Cool.
Black Widow is the most frustrating because we played her on expert and it was terrible. Lock counters, and every time on an adaptoid is defeated. Yeah, it definitely can be a slog, but we're going to try to do this in like what? An hour and 15? We'll try
yeah, it depends. It depends on who comes up first. If you get the one that removes more locks for you, it goes a lot faster.
Which one?
Well, I'll have to explain the scenario.
Oh, yeah, one of the allies. All right.
Yeah,
so Brant is going to be running the villain because I still don't have the shield box. It's still delayed, I think, for another week or two in Canada. So maybe end of next week, I should be able to get my box.
It's delayed here too. Sadly, at the event, we lost cards from this box. So whereas I raffled the other boxes off, it just didn't seem right to give to people paid for the boxes that they won through the raffle. So they were just getting it early. So it didn't seem right. Now I have it. So I'm like trying to use it because I don't want it to go to waste. So there actually is a card missing from MODOK that I replaced with Batroc the Leaper card.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to decide what I want to do, whether I want to get another box, in the long run. But at least it gives me enough to be able to play a bunch of stuff now.
Yeah.
So it's just one card that you're missing from the box?
There were a couple overall, I think. So
yeah, there was. Yeah, and again, it was. I think
it's fine. I mean, it happened, and we were able to get enough together. But I didn't want to give away a box that was incomplete.
That makes sense. All right. I think Eric is getting frustrated. He wants to see this game start.
Sorry.
I think
we're going to do this in one turn.
We're what?
One turn.
We're going to do it in one turn, apparently.
We got to do it one turn. Let's go, guys. All right. So we're going to go to the table, everyone. There you go.
I'm coming out slow.
Well,
I got a new blue playmat.
There we go. Let's go here. All right. So Brant's going to be our lead. There you go. Unfortunately, because I'm on my channel, I can't make Brant the main guy. So I haven't figured that out yet on the StreamYard app. But if somebody knows, I think I can if I upgrade the server and I pay for it. But I'm too cheap, so I'm going to say no to that. And I'll use the 3D. Expert Black Widow was one of my top 3 moments from the weekend. Tony saying, and I can suck it, and then the other Champions Marvel Zombie game. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, I remember. All right, so Brian, do you want to go first? Okay, I just need to be either first or last.
I believe it's Brant first.
All right, I will be first, so you can be last.
And I'll be last. Okay.
So I'm not playing one of the new heroes. I am playing War Machine. If you want to see Maria Hill and Nick, you can watch them in the whole campaign. You can also see some expert fights. I did Expert Aggression, Nick Fury versus Thunderbolts, and I did, sorry for a lot of advertising for my channel, and I did Maria Hill Justice, which is ridiculous, versus Expert Black Widow. I mean, she's so good in Justice with all the shield cards. So now I am doing leadership with War Machine, sorry, it's Steve's channel.
Yeah, War Machine.
And I am playing Shield. So I'm playing with the cards from the box is the idea. Oh boy, and I got Leo Fitz turn 1. So that's game.
That's already GG's? That's already a GG's?
Well, so he lets me go search for tech, and all my items are tech, all my upgrades.
All right. Well, I have a good first turn. I have a home technique already, so I think my play is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to be putting one of my things. I have my.
Well, the big thing is we have these adaptoids, so we're going to need to we can't just upgrade. We've got to deal with them.
Yeah.
I have nothing on turn 1.
Just right. Nothing to build or nothing to do.
No, I'm doing build, but I'm.
Oh, I got a no quarter, so
because these guys get tough. You got to come at MODOK. He's like a claw. You can't just say, "Oh, let me build."
Yeah,
all right, let's do it.
All right, so what's going to happen is we're going to have the main scheme here. It tells us to each put an adaptoid into play. So these are 1/1s with 5. When they're defeated, you're going to have to help me remember to remove a lock counter. So we set up these holding cells. There's 4 people that are captured by MODOK. And so they get 2 locks per player. So there's 6 locks. We need to unlock all 4 of these cells, free the people, and then defeat MODOK, and we win.
There you go. Easy.
So currently, if we defeat MODOK, he only has 14 health. It's not per player. If we defeat him, we remove 2 locks. If we defeat these, we remove a lock. We can also spend, right now, it's double physicals, double might, to remove a lock. Then we get these allies that can help us. However, the adaptoids are going to upgrade. So in expert mode, we're going to get 2 of them. So they're going to be flying and psionic. So that means they are villainous, which is brutal.
Oh, yeah.
Psionic, aerial. They have insight 1 and they scheme for +1. So they're all 2s. So if you stay down, they're going to scheme for 2 plus a boost.
That's a lot. And the main can go kind of pretty high, though, right?
So the main goes to 21, not super high. When he schemes out, we add another upgrade, and we shuffle all the adaptoids in the discard pile back in so we see them again.
Yeah.
However, if there's no upgrades left, it's game over. So we can only let him scheme out 3 times.
Okay.
All right?
So threat is not an issue until the last time.
Until it is.
And there's some threat on it right now to start?
There is 3 threat to start.
Okay.
Just a few.
Yeah. All right.
All right, shall I go?
Yep.
All right, I am going to use my gauntlet gun to play Leo Fitz. So he costs 3, but he's 2 cheaper if you have shield, which I do. And then as an alter ego action, I can go search for a tech. So I am going to go search and find my weapon, my shoulder cannon. I am then going to use my ability to shuffle my gauntlet gun back into my deck. Then what am I going to do? I don't know if I play her. Okay. I'm going to spend 2 slingshot and targeted strike to play Maria Hill, so everybody can draw a card.
Woohoo!
Oh, thank you.
I will flip up to War Machine and get 5 tokens.
If you can bring one down to 1, that would be very appreciated.
I will spend 2 for my shoulder cannon, and I'm going to do some firing. So I can fire 6 times because every time this lets me ready, 1 is free. So that's 6 damage. So I will deal 4 here, and I will deal 2. Is anybody staying down turn 1?
I am.
Okay. So I will deal. Maybe we should kill the one in front of Brian then.
Yeah. If you put
2,
it down,
I'll punch it for 2, so they're all at 1. Is that helpful, or do I need to kill one?
Nope. You can kill 1 if you want.
All right. So Maria Hill is going to kill the one in front of me. When that is defeated, this will tick down to 5.
All right. Let's go, Hawkeye.
That's it for me.
All right. Put down a liaison. Put down a team. Keep this in hand. And Homeland Intervention. Remove 4 threat from the main.
Sounds like a plan. All right. I'm going to spend 2 for Nebula's ship. I'm going to use Nebula's ship to put down Unyielding Persistence, which will draw me 2 cards. All right. I will then... Oh, that's exhausted. I will then flip up. I will then use Into the Fray and Lethal Intent. Oh, I need a physical. Oh, I didn't think that through. Oh, I'm so dumb. I need a physical. Ah, and I spent my physical. All right. I'll play that back. I'll get rid of
You can
my...
just return your physical. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. No. All right, I'll just do that like this. And then I'm going to spend 1, 2, my Nebula ship for a physical and Into the Fray to do a no quarter on the one in front of Brian.
Okay.
That's overkill for 3. And then
You have the
that's 1
upgrade that
red.
gives you overkill. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You just reminded me. So the big thing about MODOK is he has Retaliate 2.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. I don't overkill. I do excess damage.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, because eventually you get an upgrade that does give you overkill, right?
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, try to be specific there if you can.
Yeah. So that was excess damage. I'm going to spend Gamora's gone. I'm going to spend Hall of Heroes and follow through to play my martial prowess, so I don't have that problem. And I'll keep lethal. Actually, I'll just keep my my follow through. I will punch the other one for 3.
All right.
All right, I'm done.
If you don't want to take that hit, I can block with Maria Hill.
It's all good.
Okay. Oh, Brian, you are down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. 3 threat goes on the main. It can go to 27. MODOK is attacking me for 1. I will defend 1 plus 2 boosts, and it gets 1 boost for each aim minion in the victory display. There are 0. So he's going to hit me for 3. I defend for 2. I take 1. MODOK schemes for 3. So it's 3 plus a boost is 4. So this is going to go up to 7 on the main. 7 out of 21. MODOK is attacking Nebula. I have Maria Hill for a blocker wherever you want her.
Let's save her for if we need another one. I'll just take the first hit.
Okay. He's going to hit you for 1 plus 2 is 3.
Go down to 6.
And then the Adaptoid is going to hit you for 1 plus a boost.
Oh, for me?
Correct. It's still.
Oh, okay. We didn't kill the. I didn't kill 2 of them.
Oh, did you kill 2?
Yeah,
You said deal 3 damage to 1. You went through 1. Did you then deal 5 damage to another one?
Yeah, no, I did 2. I did 3 damage to 1, to the other one.
Yeah, I put it in front of you.
Okay, I thought you killed yours, and then you.
And I put damage on Brian's, but we could put this in front of Brian and have it scheme instead.
No. I thought you said they're all at 1 health.
Sorry, 2 of them were at 1 health.
Okay. 2 of them. Okay. No, it's okay. I'll take the hit.
I could block with Maria Hill if you want.
We'll if we need it, we'll take it.
Okay. Another 3, so you've taken 6.
All right, I'm down to 3. That's fine.
All right. Master plan is going to find a side scheme. So it is psionic enhancement. It comes out, it's 3 hinder 1, so that's going to be 6, and it gives an amplify icon.
Okay.
This leaping kick is the missing card. So I have to go find the other card and swap it. So it's psionic blast. So Brian, you are confused and MODOK will scheme.
Okay.
All right, so he schemes for 3, 4, 5. This will go up to 12 out of 21. And last is reverse engineering. So, Steve, you have to tuck an upgrade you control under here.
Yeah, it's going to be this.
And it gives him plus X. What does its cost?
1.
All right, so he's +1/+1, so he's a 4/2 until we deal 14 damage to him.
What?
Yep. You got to hit him fast. You can't go slow.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, it's all you, Brian.
Okay. Go into play.
So yeah, just like that, we've got 18 threat on the board.
Okay, so
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
There is an Adaptoid here that has 2 health left.
I can't go through him this turn.
For you. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. All right. 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna get my Sky Destroyer down, and then I'm gonna use Global Logistics and exhaust the surveillance team. After I play a shield card, I'm gonna exhaust Sky Destroyer to deal 2 damage to something.
Yeah, so Sky Destroyer triggers itself, by the way.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yep. Can we kill the
Oh.
Adaptoid?
Yes,
or
it can.
Or we can,
yes.
since it's indirect, we can deal 2 to MODOK.
Yeah, it's however you want to do it. I can punch if I can punch that guy for 3, right?
Yeah.
The Adaptoid.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sky Destroyer's in there, meant to go after MODOK.
Yep.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Is the Sky Destroyer unique?
Yes.
So I have one as well.
You do?
That's okay. I'm going to remove mine because I was at 41 cards and we just didn't talk about that. So
Okay.
then I'm good.
All right. I'm gonna punch that minion Adaptoid for 3.
Okay. So it goes down to 3 locks when we get this down. By the way, you can spend 2 punches to remove a lock and then we get an ally. But there's a lot of threat currently. We might just let him scheme out. I don't know.
I mean, I guess surveillance team is only thwarting for 1, so there's whatever. It's not really that worth it, right? I mean,
What is it?
1. Surveillance team is just 1 right now.
Yeah.
Whatever. I might as well just use it.
Okay. Are we clearing the main or clearing the side scheme?
Maybe the main.
Okay.
Try and go for that. If you guys can help a little bit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll play my marksman, and I'm done.
Cool. All right. I'll remove the 2 threats. I'll flippity down. I'll use a weapons master to play a weapons master that will draw me 2 cards. All right. I will then spend follow through, lie in wait, and no quarter. And I'm going to play my hone technique. So now I'm going to be super ready when I need it. And then I will also put down with my ship. Oh, actually, I'll keep the... Do I keep the new quarter or the white stance? How many other minions are in play?
0.
So there's no minions yet? All right. Did I see all 3 no quarters already? No, I saw 1. Okay, I saw 2. So there's another no quarter. And I'll just play my white stance as well as my other prep with my ship. All right, I'm done.
Okay, you flip down. I'm also going to need to flip down, so I'm wondering if we should just let the main pop and clear this side scheme instead.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right, so Maria Hill will thwart this for 2. Wow, I can't play all my stuff. Oh, yes, I can. Never mind. She's gone.
And this is in front of what? The card that lost my upgrade?
Say it again?
The card that took my upgrade.
Yep. Reverse engineering.
Oh, okay. That's the...
Yep.
It's the side scheme?
No. It's this card. In order to get rid of it, MODOK has to die.
Oh, MODOK has to... Oh, and he gets +1/+1, right? Okay, that's the thing.
Correct. He gets plus equal to the card he took.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to get my Gatling gun, and I'm going to sneak attack Victoria Hand. I can ready a shield support, so I can ready Leo. And then she'll come in and she'll thwart this for 2, clearing that.
Nice.
Take a damage, and then I'll use him to go get my missile launcher here. And I will shuffle one of my cards back in, which is tough to know. I guess I'll put the targeted strike back in so I can help with threat removal.
Perfect. I got a Into the Fray, and I got an Angela, so I'll be able to find a minion, kick its ass, and then Into the Fray it to oblivion.
Good.
Thanks. Victoria goes back into my hand because sneak attack is the end of the phase.
Cool.
All right. Looks good. We're putting 3 threat on the main. It goes to 14. He is attacking Brian for 2 plus a boost.
Yeah, no blocks.
Okay. Plus 0. So you just take 2.
Lucky.
Down to 7.
Schemes against Steve for 4 plus a boost.
Yep.
4, 5. Goes to 19. Schemes against me for 4, 5, 6. So this will pop. It does fully reset. but we get another upgrade. So now the Adaptoids have +1 attack, toughness, and brute.
Oh, nice. So
And we shuffle them all in to the deck, but we don't get them.
so the main
That's where it's
resets
a little less
at
frustrating.
0, or does it reset at 1 per player?
You remove all threat.
Okay,
Yep. It resets to 0.
cool.
Remove all threat from here and shuffle them in. Yep, just making sure I was right. Okay, so that's it for that, and then we get encounter cards. Diplomatic sanctions. This has surge. You have to discard a card for each aim minion in the victory display. There are 0, so you don't have to discard any. It just surges. Into an assault. You're getting attacked again, Brian.
No blocks.
2 + 1 is 3.
Okay, down to 4.
Nebula, you're getting psionic machete. So now he has piercing, and he
Yeah.
attacks for 3.
Cool.
And I get equipment malfunction. I will exhaust and remove it from the game. Easy
Sweet.
mode.
My go?
All right. Nebula. I forgot to
All
put
right,
you
I'm
in.
going to get a combat ready. I'm going to discard until I find a technique. There's the third no quarter. It's evasive maneuver. So I choose to either stun or confuse an enemy. I'll just confuse him.
So, yeah,
Okay, he is steady, so it takes 2.
it's fine. I got
Okay.
a Sonic Arrow this turn.
All right, so we'll do that. I will also play Angela.
Angela Merkel.
Angela enters the battlefield under your control. Search the top 10 cards for an encounter card for top 10 for a minion.
Brant, top 10 for a minion for
Brian,
Angela.
thinking about my turn. Okay. You can have an Adaptoid, Monica Rappaccini.
No, Adaptoid.
Okay.
I'm going to use my ship,
Comes in with tough, right?
to play a wide stance, which will draw me 2 cards. This is what I wanted. The Cutthroat Ambition. Let's go. All right, so I am going to flippity. What?
Just for your math purposes, I do have an explosive arrow that I can target him and deal 3 damage to your minion.
You don't need to, because the beauty of Nebula
Okay.
is that when you have the Cutthroat Ambition, while you're in hero form, all her attacks gain piercing and overkill.
There it is.
And that is where it's going to just be a brutal.
Yeah, but if you pierce it and then I don't know how much life it has.
It's only
Right,
got
but there's
5.
no threat on the main, so Into the Fray just kills it.
Oh, that's so. Yeah, no. But it's also overkill.
Right. No, I get it. I'm just saying,
There's no threat on main.
well, you'd have to attack it to get rid of the tough, or you could just use it for piercing, was what I was saying.
That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to recover for 3. I'm going to go back up to 6. All right. I am going to use my marked to put down a Cutthroat Ambition. And then I am going to use Martial Prowess for a physical and Power of Aggression for mental. So that is going to deal 9 damage for, so 9
So
damage.
5
piercing, and
here, remove a lock, and 4 overkill,
yeah, baby.
and 4 off the main.
Yep, and 4 off the main. There's no off the main, but I'll be able to have some fun later with the next turn as well. I do have an Angela that can do 2 damage somewhere.
So the only thing to deal damage to is him. She would die.
Okay, so let's just keep her out, just in case.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll spend my double to play Gauntlet Gun. And can I play all of these? I'll spend my sneak attack to play my missile launcher. I'll flip up, use my chassis to get tough. It stinks. I'm going to lose the tough, but I guess I got to take one for the team, right?
Why?
Well, don't we want to kill him?
Yeah, I have he's got a confuse on him, right?
Yep.
So Sonic Arrow confuses
No, it's not
him.
going to work. He's not fully confused.
Okay, yeah, I'm saying Sonic Arrow is going to give him a confuse and deal 3 damage. Plus, I have Sky Destroyer for an extra 2. So I don't know how much health he has.
Okay.
How much health does he have?
He has 8. I can deal 2.
Okay, well here, call for an action. I'm going to do Government Liaison with this card to play down another Government Liaison. That makes a Sky Destroyer trigger to deal 2 damage.
Yep.
And I have a Sonic Arrow for 5.
For
Yep.
2.
And you're at range.
I have Direct Force, dude.
Oh, okay.
No,
Nice.
he only has 4 health left. Although if you're going to use direct force, I could not use my missile launcher.
That's why I'm trying to talk out this damage right now.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you're good. So he's at 6. So now you deal 5, and the direct force deals 2 more.
Yeah, I'll exhaust the bow and expert marksman. Plus pay 1 for Sonic Arrow, which is 3. Directed force plus 2. So it's 5.
5 total.
All right, and then I use the missile launcher. Sorry, I did need it. I didn't realize. I was thinking 5. He's not confused. He dies, right?
He dies.
So when he dies, both of these go away. This resets. My missile launcher is ranged. Brian's attack was ranged.
Yeah.
2 come off of here, so we get this character, which is the strong inhuman. I'm going to put it in front of Brian. I don't know who's not flipping down.
I'm not.
I'm going to flip down because I need to heal.
So this one has a tough. So do you want it, Brian, Steve, to block for you? Yes, I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter where it goes. So now we go to the next holding cell, which is here.
What happens
to his health to 14?
What happens to my card?
Discard this card.
So that means everything that's on it gets discarded. Okay.
Yep. I don't think he's. Does your Sonic Arrow also confuse again?
Sonic Arrow confuses. He wasn't confused to begin with, right? So otherwise, if he was, Sonic Arrow would have done 7 instead of 5 because of the directed force.
Okay. I guess I will hold on then to my full auto for next turn. If I don't know if I'll need to do things, but there's that, and I have these 4. But again, I can't hit MODOK because my shoulder cannon is only for minions because I take retaliate 2 every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll put my government liaison down, and I am done. Brian, it's your actual turn.
Yeah, I flip down, recover, done.
Okay.
Unless you need a surveillance team, but I don't think you do.
Nope, there's 0 threat.
Okay.
All right, we ready him up and draw. I got Nick. I like Grant Ward in this fight because he can just attack, deal 2 damage, and die because he's free.
I got Nick too.
Because he's got a negative. Normally, when you reveal a treachery, he deals damage to and leaves the game. But here, you could just throw him at him for free.
Oh, that's nice.
So far, I'm having fun teching against the scenarios. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy that and seeing what cards work against the scenario instead of saying, this card is terrible against this scenario. Let me play it. The Steve way.
My way is beautiful.
All right, attacking you, Steve. You have an inhuman with a tough if you want it to block for you.
Let's go. I also take -2 damage, and I have retaliate, so I might just take this hit.
All right, so he's going to hit you for 4. -2 is 2.
I'll go down to 4. I do retaliate.
Retaliate 1 is 13. Attacking me, I have a tough. 1 + 2 is 3. I lose the tough. I have no retaliate, and is double confused, even though he's steady, so he can't scheme against Brian. Easy mode. Monica Rappaccini. So she's vulnerable, which is the new ability on minions. So if you give her a status effect, she gets discarded, not destroyed.
Yeah.
She's a 3/1 with 5 health. And while Scientist Supreme is in the victory display, she gains Villainous. So, coming for you. I get an Adaptoid, which has toughness. And Brian gets Automated Mobile Unit. So he gets +5 hit points and +1 attack. So now he has 18 hit points and attacks for 2. Passes back to me. What am I allowed to
call for an action? Because this is why Nebula is so good in multiplayer. especially with the card Lethal Intent. So
How much threats on the main?
I'm going to play my Lethal
3.
Intent, and then I am going to spend 2 resources. The first one is going to be to put a stun on an enemy, which is going to be Frappuccini.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do 4 damage to an enemy with Overkill and Piercing. So
Okay, that won't kill the enemy.
I don't want him to kill it. It's going to be at 1.
Yeah. I also have Overkill, and you got rid of the other enemy, but I can skip it. But it does help us get damage on him.
Yeah, no. It's all good if you want it. I can keep him marked, or I can keep something else.
You're playing Nick this round, Brant?
Again, I don't have to, but if I don't play Nick Fury and I don't play full auto, I don't have a play. So
no, absolutely play Nick Fury. I just needed to know.
So I'm just saying I don't mind not doing it.
No,
right,
it's
so
more like I don't mind
intent.
not doing it.
Cool. So missile launcher will deal 2 because it's ranged. I'm going to use government liaison, powering all of us, and repulsor beam to play Nick Fury.
Are you doing the 4 damage?
No, because I'm going to play full auto.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have. I guess I would technically. Yeah, I can actually do that. It makes sense. So I'll deal 4 damage here. Didn't even think about it. I will play Grant Ward, who is free. He can't defend. After you reveal a treachery, you have to spend a mental. Otherwise, he deals damage to you equal to your attack and is removed from the game. He's a traitor. So I'm going to have him attack for 2. He's going to take retaliate 2 and a consequential, and he's dead.
Nice.
And then, oh no, I needed him. Never mind. He was my resource. So I will use Grant Ward and the Gauntlet Gun to generate 2 resources and 1 ammo counter. So I need 1 more ammo counter. And I will play full auto. Oh, I need 4 ammo counters. So that's all of them. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will deal 8 damage to an enemy with Overkill. So that will defeat him and put 7 through here to put him at 5.
Nice.
I can then not do much. That deals a damage. So I can remove the threat, but are you already doing that, Brian?
Well, if you're gonna remove the threat, maybe
I can thwart for 3, clear it all.
Clear it all?
Yep. Flip down.
Okay, so.
And then it's all you.
All right.
Shuffle my full auto back in.
If I don't need the threat, then I can use the cable arrow to do the lay down the law so I can get rid of confuse. Then you. Okay. Should I bother holding on to Nick? Maybe not.
Nah.
Okay.
Choice, but I have him to block for you.
You know what? I don't need to exhaust myself, so I'm just gonna recover back to full health before flipping up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna flip up, and I'm just going to do a lay down the law, which fizzles to get rid of the confuse.
Smart.
Makes sense.
I'll use government liaison and Nick Fury to play down Quake. When that happens, shield Sky Destroyer goes off.
Yep.
2
and
damage.
deals 2. And he's got like just a little bit of health left, right?
3 left.
Because I have a vibranium arrow.
Oh,
Perfect.
just wait.
Wait for what? Oh, your turn.
Yeah, my turn is gonna.
Wait for what?
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
That's me.
All right. So I'm gonna have a whole bunch of triggers. Evasive maneuver is going to choose to confuse MODOK.
Okay.
You'll be able to look at the top 3 cards and discard 2 of them twice. So look at the top 3, discard 1. Look at the top 3, discard 1.
Okay. I guess we'll get rid of It's Alive.
It's alive.
We probably don't want to attach this one. I'm going to leave Shadow of the Past. As a double boost against who? Maybe not scheming against me. Against Brian, because we'll block for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to need an encounter card, so I'm decking out.
Oh, never mind then.
I mean, I could not shoot Vibranium Arrow and hold on to this Homeland Intervention for the next round if there's a lot of threat.
So, okay. So there's 4 cards here. There's the It's Alive, which is we all get adaptoids.
Leave that. We want the adaptoids.
Okay. So that's going to be your encounter card then.
Okay.
Nobody else is decking out, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Did you deal any damage, Steve?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'll remove 3 threat from a scheme if there's any.
0.
And then I will... Oh, since I can't trigger this one, it stays in play. And then 4 damage to an enemy with overkill and piercing.
Okay. You will take retaliate on that.
I do take retaliate too.
So he is defeated. 2 locks come off of here. This card gets removed. So he goes back to 14 hit points. And away we go.
All
Sorry,
right.
these locks are mentals. I didn't even think about that. At some point, I'll have to...
All right. I'm going to use...
And mental to get rid of him?
2 mentals.
I'm going to use Angela to punch for 2.
Interesting.
Okay.
And then she's going to take a retaliate and die because I want to shuffle her back so I can go
He
get
takes
more
2
money.
retaliate, just to be clear.
Yeah, she dies. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And she dies to that. I will then flip it down. There's no threat. I'll recover, go to 5. I'm going to play a Cutthroat Ambition, which is going to give me, again, overkill and piercing. I'll draw 2 cards from that, which is a combat ready and an into the fray. I will use the combat ready to shuffle 2 preps.
Charge, sure. Nice.
So it is going to be not the weapons master. It is going to be the one I lost there, the one that gives me a tough status card. The persistence, and I think we're gonna go for the white stance. Yeah. We'll just we'll get the white stance, and that's it.
Nice. Oh, thanks, Eric. He says he likes the mat. Barton left us. Nolan is here. Cool. I just was reading the comments. I had not read them yet.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry, I should mention. So you can always spend 3 resources to remove a lock. And then each one has a different thing. So there's one with double physical, one with double mental, one with double energy, and one with a wild. So
Or we
this
just
one is,
straight up kill him.
yeah, we could just keep attacking him, or we're going to get the adaptoids so that we could defeat them.
Okay.
So Steve gets an encounter card, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And
All right,
I have
so-
my other into the fray all ready to go.
3 go on here. He's going to scheme against me for +0. So that'll be 3. It goes to 6. Brian's getting attacked. Nick Fury's blocking.
Sweet, thanks.
Shadow the Past for +2. Nick is out. And then, Steve, are you down?
Oh yeah, baby.
I think you got to flip. 3 + 2 is 5. So this will go to 11. And then here we go. 1, 2, 3. So we reshuffle. And he accelerates. All right, so first card, my card is an adaptoid. Next card is an adaptoid. That's not going to work well. Then it's each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for an adaptoid minion and reveals it. Who would it go to first?
So the first player goes first, then the second player, then the third player.
So not starting with the person who got the card.
No, it's always the
Okay.
first player.
So then you get another encounter card.
Oh, because I didn't get one. I didn't get one, right?
Yep. And these have tufts on them.
It don't matter. Tough don't mean nothing when
Well,
you
it
have.
does when there's a ton of them.
No, it doesn't.
Under fire for Steve. Let's go.
Let's go.
He gets focusing crystal, so he has an acceleration and +1 scheme, +1 attack. Monica and a psionic blast. So you are confused and he schemes.
Who's confused?
You.
Nebula is confused.
Okay.
He's going to scheme. So he's going to scheme, gain stalwart, and 5 more hit points. Well, this take 5 damage. So actually in a relatively tricky spot here.
No, we're not.
That thing
Nope.
needs. So we
Yeah.
have to deal 5 damage to remove that.
So the first 5 damage goes on here, but again, if you dealt 37 in one attack, it would only remove this, right? It's like a
Okay.
shield.
All right. So
He has
I'm
12
up.
health left, so technically 17. And then we have all these adaptoids, which I think Steve just said he'd take them all down for us. In one
I'm going to
shot.
take a few down.
But not enough.
We'll see.
Okay. Do they have guard?
No.
They do not.
Nope. They have 2 scheme, 2 attack. Oh, they're all insight. So these 2 came out, right?
Yeah.
But these 2 were put into play.
Yes.
No, it said reveal them. So this is the main's at 15. I don't know. I think we're in a tight spot. Steve says it's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't have a
Main's
lot
at
I can do
15.
this turn. I can play an Avengers Mansion, but I don't think that's helpful.
All right. Well, I will exhaust 3 shield cards to do a homeland intervention. Remove 6 threat from the main.
There you go.
When I do that, Sky Destroyer is going to actually, you know what? No, hold on. Let me do a Vibranium Arrow first to remove that 5 thing that he has.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's down. Then Homeland Intervention is doing the 6. Sky Destroyer for 2
to him. Yep.
I'm unfortunately 1 card shy of being able to do an explosive arrow, but that's okay because I'll just do a basic attack of, I guess 2 with Quake, and then I can do 3 with myself against one of these adaptoids.
Well, they have tough.
Yeah, so Quake would remove tough from 1. I don't know if it matters, and then I could do 3 to it.
Got
Perfect.
Okay. Flipping down or no flipping down?
Yeah, flip, Ben.
Yeah, you can flip. It's fine.
Okay.
My go.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I don't really need explosive arrow, I guess.
I'm going to use evasive maneuver to use an unyielding persistence, which is going to grant me the stalwart ability. I'll draw 2 cards, 1 and 2. Perfect C's. I will flip the hero form. Oh, I'm stalwart. Goodbye, confused. All right, so one of them only has 2 health left, right?
Yep.
All right, baby cakes. All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna go physical and a mental, and we are gonna do a no quarter on that guy, which is overkill and piercing. So this is gonna deal 6 damage.
So you don't want to use the piercing on one of these. You want to use it here, right?
Yeah, I want to do that one first.
Okay. So it deals 6. So it has 2 health left.
So that's 4 overkill.
So 4 overkill brings him down to 6 and removes a lock.
And gives me 2 cards, which is awesome sauce. Then we're going to spend 2 to put down a follow through. And then we're going to do a masterful stroke. We are going to punch one of them with the 1 tough with overkill and piercing for 3.
Okay.
And then I am going to into the fray with a mental, which is going to do a 9 damage. You can pierce one out if you want.
Oh, you want me to kill a different one?
Yeah. You can kill another one. It depends if you want me to
9
do
here, 4 goes on him. He's down to 2.
actually +1 because I have a follow through.
Okay, so +1, and then we remove a lock. This is down to 2.
And then we remove 5 threat as well.
Yep, thank you. Wow.
Nebula.
That's it? That's all you got?
Well, that seems like a good chunk of change.
I mean, you can call that a turn. All right, I'm going to play Organizational Support, which is a new resource that says when you spend it, you can exhaust 3 allies or supports you control that share a trait with your identity generate resource. So this government liaison is a shield, and so am I in alter ego. So that's 2 power, and all of us is 3/4 for an Avengers Mansion, and I will draw a repulsor beam. Then I'm going to flip up, and I'm going to gain 5 counters.
Yeah, baby.
When I flip, I'm also going to upgrade my chassis to awesome. I will attack for 2. Remove. Oh, actually, no, I won't do that. I'm going to use my missile launcher to do 2 damage here and defeat him, which will remove this, remove these 2 locks. I guess I'll take this guy.
Let's go.
Give him 6. This one is when he thwarts, he removes a counter from a holding cell. So I will thwart for 1 and bring this down to 5. This one makes a huge difference if you get it early.
Oh yeah, that's the badass one, right?
Yeah. Then I will punch for 2 here on this adaptoid, defeat it, bring it down to 4. I will use my Gatling gun for a repulsor beam, which will deal 4 damage to Monica. Oh, she doesn't matter, does she?
She does not matter.
You have the -2 attack?
No, I don't right now.
Okay.
So how many in front of me? Did you just leave everyone in front of me?
There's 1 in front of you.
You have an ally
This is
in
an
front of you with
ally in
tough.
front of you
Oh,
with a
okay.
tough. Then I will play. Oh, I forgot to do that.
You forgot to shuffle the card back in?
No, I forgot to play my sharpshooter to use with my missile launcher.
Yeah, you're good.
But I will play Iron Man. And then when I play Iron Man, I can search my deck and discard pile for a tech. So I'll go get my Gatling gun again, I guess. It doesn't really matter. And then I can use the cannon 4 times, which will get rid of 3 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Iron Man will punch him out for 2. Done.
Oh, there you go. That was a super sexy cleanup turn.
That was.
I told you there was nothing to worry about.
Oh, I didn't get the 1 on Monica. Oh, because I have 1 more with the cannon. Boom, she's dead.
Okay, so she goes in the
Although
victory
she goes
display.
to the victory display, yeah.
So that's where you don't want those people. You want them in the deck, right?
I want him there because I want it to be harder, Steve. You always play on wuss mode. Come on.
I do.
Nebula up, buddy.
No, it's not Nebula up. It's their turn.
No, I'm saying you gotta play tougher. Nebula up. Be tough like Nebula.
Oh, there you go. Nebula up. I like that.
All right, we're good. Ready up. 4th
So
threat
who is
goes
first
on the
player?
main.
Okay, I'm going to be first player this turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad because I have a lethal intent. And
Well,
it's a hero action, and that's an interrupt.
We all have a lethal intent.
Fine.
He goes back to 14. We are just hosing him with non-attack damage. That seems to be a thing in this box.
I told you.
All right. Scheming against Clint for 3, 4, 5, +1 for every main aim minion is 6. So this will go to 13. He's then attacking Nebula for 1. You have a tough minion, a tough ally in front of you if you want
He's
it.
only attacking me for 1. I'll just take the hit.
Okay. 1.
So I'll go down to 4.
I'm tough. He hits me for 3. Do you have retaliate? You don't currently.
No,
right?
I don't right now. Yeah.
All right. And then we get our cards. Criminal pass, Brian. I assume you'll just exhaust.
Correct.
Okay. Shadow of the past for Steve. Bring it
Woo!
out, sister.
Oh man, I have Gamora right here too. So she was due to come out.
Gamora, self-preservation. Not much there. This is you have -1 to your stats, and Gamora gets +1 attack and piercing. Okay. And my card is a jailer who immediately attacks the rescued ally with the fewest remaining hit points. Or place a lock. So I guess I'll just defend that. And we're done. It's to Steve. Steve, you have a tough 3 strength human in front of you. I think if I remember correctly, retaliate happens, then consequential.
Correct.
So if you did want to attack,
How
the
much
retaliate
threat?
would go away with the tough, and then this would just take 1.
Okay, so I have 3 triggers. I'm going to give myself a tough status card.
How much threat,
What-
Brent?
What are you saying, Brian? Oh, sorry. 13. And
Okay.
6 on self-preservation.
All right, so
I can
here's
get
the
rid of
dealio. I could remove 6 threat, but can somebody take out Gamora so I can play my Gamora?
Yeah. Oh, right now?
Not
Yeah,
out of turn. I don't. I'm alter ego.
What about you, Brent?
I have a full auto, but no ammo, so no
Full
bueno.
auto, no ammo. You're shooting blanks.
Yep.
All right.
I can draw with the mansion, but I don't think that helps.
Nah, no. You're good. All right, so I'll do 6 off the main. We'll keep the self-preservation in there.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do 6 off the main.
Are
Okay.
you the only one that can do that one?
Nope. No, anyone can remove it.
Okay. I could.
No,
I
I
do have Homeland Intervention, so.
The problem is I have Gamora in hand, so if I leave that there and I kill this Gamora, my Gamora is going to be 3 with piercing, which is beautiful. All right.
Yeah. Sorry. I used all my, it was a beautiful turn, but then I run out of ammo.
Yeah, you're good. I'm going to spend 2 for a follow through. Well, I could just get rid of self-preservation. Nah, it's fine. I'll leave Gamora there. And then I can thwart for 1, or I can just go down and heal. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip down and recover. I'll go back up to 7 since I'm tough. I'll have a combat ready, which will be putting the cutthroat ambitions back in. There you go. And then I will call it on that.
All right. I'm going to spend 2 on a command team. I could actually play Nick Fury Senior. I will thwart for 1 here and remove a lock, so that goes down to 2. I'll use my gun. I can thwart for 3. Brian, is it okay to take 3 off of this, or are you going for 6 with something?
I mean, I don't have to, so.
Okay.
We can go damage.
If you guys are removing threat, that's fine.
I don't have damage, and
That's fine.
I don't have anything because he retaliates. I can deal 1 damage either to this jailer or to Gamora. I guess it's on Gamora.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't have much after that. So Iron Man can thwart for 2 or punch Gamora for 2 might be better.
Yeah, let's try to get rid of Gamora so I can play mine.
She's at 3. I can then command team, and I can punch her again to put her at 5.
Cool. So she's 1 away.
Yeah, Brian, I got a mansion draw for you.
Oh, don't we have an ally? Oh, yeah, you have an ally that thwarts, right?
This one, yeah. And I got Nick Fury Senior in hand, and then all I can do is shuffle my gun back in. I can just do that next turn, so I'll shuffle something else in. I guess I'll shuffle a full auto for next turn.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Okay. How much threat is even there?
3 here and 6 here, but I think Steve says we're not allowed to touch this because his Gamora gets better.
Are both of you an alter?
Yep.
Yep. It's fine. We have 1 more upgrade if needed, if it pops.
Is this guy still stalwart?
No, he's steady.
Okay. Then I'll just get rid of some. I'll just get rid of these things. I don't need them, I guess. Okay. Cable Arrow, Surveillance Team, Government Liaison, Mockingbird, Trigger, Sky Destroyer, 2 damage.
Oh, you want to just kill Gamora?
Kill Gamora.
Or actually, if you punch him and Mockingbird can just kill Gamora.
Sure. Sky Destroyer on him, Mockingbird punches Gamora for 2. I'm going to use
Steve, that was your
Homeland.
Gamora.
Nope.
Yeah.
This is my Gamora.
I'm going to use the Homeland to get down my quiver. Classic.
Endgame quiver, baby. Endgame quiver.
Like classic Hawkeye style, end of the deck quiver. Marksman, double marksman, electric arrow for 3, and deal a stun.
And you're ranged, right?
I also, by the way, I flipped up to do all of this.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's my bad. Did you take any threat off the main?
I did not.
Perfect.
Perfect.
We got him right where we want him.
I could use 1 surveillance team.
I mean, if it doesn't lose it, you might as well, just in case one is the difference,
That's
right?
it. One threat. That's fine.
Well, there's going to be an Into the Fray coming with a lot of violence, so.
And I will use my Hawkeye.
I mean, he's scheming against both of
I'm
us.
going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to check in case I have an arrow. I do. Sweet. Last arrow in my deck. And I'll keep her in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That quick shuffle.
So how many more adaptoids do we need to kill? Or how many more times do we need to kill Zola?
We need 8 more locks. So we have to kill Zola 5 times.
I love that you both just called him Zola.
MODOK.
Oh, yeah, MODOK, yeah.
Or we have to kill 8 adaptoids, or we have to actually start spending resources.
Okay. Well, we're doing really good, right? We're so close.
I'm doing great.
Yeah, we're 1 hour in. He's almost down, so.
Yeah, agreed.
Question: can I use directed force? Oh wait, no, maximum protect. Never mind.
I mean, we've got so much overkill and non-attack damage. It's just brutal.
Yeah, MODOK is just like, with his little arms. I don't know what to do.
All right, 4 goes on the main, so that goes to 6. He is scheming against Steve for 3, for 5. So that's going to go to 11. He's scheming against me for 3, 4. If it's an attack, gains piercing, so that's going to go to 15, and the jailer for 0. Attack Brian for 1.
Wait, did you have a minion that's schemed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Quake 2 damage.
Okay. Schemes again. Attacks Brian for 1.
When the villain initiates, do I have? This is an interrupt, right?
Yeah, you have to pay the resource to bounce her back.
Done. Doing it.
Okay. It was 1 damage you prevented, Brian. Good job.
Well, I mean, it's good because she comes back out for Sky Destroyer.
There you go.
Totally teasing you.
He's got the loot.
Diplomatic immunity. So we're going to place an acceleration here for each aim minion in the victory display. So it's a double acceleration with 9. Nobody cares.
No one cares.
Then we're going to play Lethal Weapon. This is Lethal Weapon 1. Attached to Gamora. Is she out?
No. I can't get her.
So we have to discard an upgrade we control to discard this.
Okay.
And then hostage situation, MODOK cannot take damage. Attach 1 rescued ally face up here. Do we want to do this one that we're never using?
No, use the one that removes counters because she's about to die, right?
Oh, will it attach and heal?
I think it does because then she gets discarded, right?
No, the defeating player takes control of attached ally. I don't think it loses its things.
Because it goes underneath, so
yeah, it just attaches, so that's different from tuck.
Oh yeah, maybe yeah.
In my mind, but you want that one? Don't we want to get rid of locks? No, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Like, there's no way we want to slow down winning the game.
No. But remember, there's characters in that scenario that attack the thing with the least amount of health, and then they get tucked back in.
Yeah, for sure. No, that part's not wrong.
So it's going to be over to us?
Yeah.
Okay, quick question. You said, Brent, he got an upgrade or something that we have to discard an upgrade to get rid of it?
This is discard an upgrade you control, and he has +1 attack, so it's not a major thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's just discard an upgrade and then get rid of it?
Yeah.
because I can always discard my bow, flip down, get my bow back.
Yeah,
Okay.
makes sense.
Which I probably will just do this round anyways.
Sweet.
So I might want to get my.
Do we have any minions out?
I'm gonna shovel my Gatling gun in. Yeah, there's one, and then take it out with Leo. There's one jailer right here with guard.
All right. I'm gonna go get an Adaptoid.
So I'm gonna thwart here. You don't want the guard?
Yeah, I don't have any threat this round, by the way.
Oh, I got it. I got all the threat. I got a no quarter coming in hot for that guard.
Okay. Hot for the teacher.
Hot for
I
teacher.
don't even know what he just said.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man.
I'm trying to figure out my turn. What do I want to do?
Say it wasn't you. Pass the
I've
turn.
got a full auto. Well, that would be a waste of cards. I mean, I guess I should get my munitions bunker down.
Well, it's some extra. You know when you needed it last time?
Right. So I'll do that and put 2 on it. And then I can flip up, gain a tough.
And
So it's been a while since I played War Machine, so I'm trying to make sure I do everything correctly.
Oh, you're doing great.
All right. Then I can do my missile launcher to deal 2 damage here. So I guess I should actually wait on doing this because I think I can defeat MODOK. And then 2 lock counters come off of here. All right. So then I can use my gun.
Forget about it.
I got to get 1 more damage, which is this. That gets him to 3.
But don't forget you have a guard, so your missile launcher won't be able to punch him out.
Oh, thanks. All right.
Well, how much health does the guard have?
And I got it. It's just order. That's all it is.
Okay.
No worries. Thank you, though. All right. So then my gun plus my other gun is going to generate 1 for this. I need 3 more tokens. So full auto will deal 7. I'll kill him. I'll do, sorry, it does 8. I'll deal 7 here. And then I'll use the token for the missile launcher to defeat him.
Perfect.
All right. So that happens. We remove 2. We get this lady. I'm going to give that to Brian. She attacks with piercing and ranged.
Okay,
No, overkill and ranged.
Okay, so you did forget something. You have to roll it back because
Okay.
MODOK cannot take damage. Diplomatic
Oh, shoot.
immunity.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
What's diplomatic immunity?
Thank
It's
you.
that side scheme.
Got it.
So now, how do I do all this? I do not have threat.
What is
removal
with your
for that.
evil laugh?
All right, so I have a targeted
Evil
strike,
laughing
which will
us.
clear 3 threat from this. But that's it for me.
Can you give me the card draw?
I would love the card draw so that I could deck out and then do a quiver.
You just
If
want to
Steve doesn't need it.
I do need it
Um,
because I don't have a technique.
So you're hoping that you get a technique in that 1 card draw?
It will be.
It
One
won't
of the
be.
cards.
which exactly means it won't be.
Yeah.
I can thwart this for 1. Does anybody have a way to remove 5 threat?
I got good more. No.
1 second. Okay, so you and you play you and you play you. Then I can, so that's 2, 3,
How about 3 threat?
4, 5. Yeah, I can remove 5.
Right now?
No, on my turn.
Okay. Do you need it in certain chunks? Because I got it down to 3.
It's no, because it's 2. It's a 2-1-1-1.
All right. So I'm going to have this one thwart twice, which will remove Sarah Garza. And then I'm going to give her, I guess, to Steve now so that by the time we defeat him, it's all the way down here.
The
right.
what?
Okay.
Well, I used my command team to ready this one, which removed 2 locks. So we still got this person. And then I can do my whole overkill shenanigans as actions on other players' turns.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
I don't know who I'm giving the card draw to.
Well, if I'm changing up what I'm doing, I guess I was just trying to deck out so that I could at least shuffle up and quiver, but I don't need to.
Okay, card draw goes to Steve.
Of course, we
Woo-hoo!
gotta hand it over to Steve. We gotta make him feel good.
Oh, and what did I say was going to be the card I was looking for?
All right, government liaison and 2 resources. I'm gonna get Mocking Bird down, Sky Destroyer trigger.
Yep, he can't take damage, so it doesn't do anything.
So
Unless we kill the guard.
It doesn't matter if we kill the guard. We have to remove the 5 threat from the diplomatic immunity. That's what we need to do.
yeah. Okay. So, anyways,
Leave the guard.
we
left the guard.
I mean,
We're
I don't
good.
even need to trigger Sky Destroyer. Anyways.
Yeah, don't trigger it.
Government liaison and 2 more cards are gonna get me Monica Chang, who will guess what? My last card is a surveillance team, and I can just choose to take it from my deck, right?
Yep.
Perfect. So deck me out.
Okay.
Surveillance team comes in with 4 counters, and this one goes up by 1. So then Mockingbird, Monica, and so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So Mockingbird, Monica, and both surveillance teams will be 5 threat.
Beautiful.
Okay. So this goes away. You get this ally with tough, and 2 threat comes off the main. I'm guessing at this point we just keep that under control.
Yeah. So he still can't take he can take damage now?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna double expert marksman, electric arrow for 3, exhausting the bow.
Did you quiver?
No, I haven't quivered yet because I'm shuffling up still. And that's going to be the last thing that I do because I'm going to quiver. And then I guess his upgrade is a hero action for me to discard my bow.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if any of them are arrows. They are arrows. Yes, they are. Put an electric arrow in. I will then discard Hawkeye's bow to get rid of that thing. And then I will flip down for the round.
All right. I'm going to spend my ship to play a Cutthroat Ambition, which gives me piercing and overkill. Will also draw me Uno, dos cartas, 2 cards.
You covered that upgrade, Brant?
I did.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to flip up. And then we're going to give ourselves some minions. I'm going to play Angela again. Look for a minion.
Might not be anything left.
There is.
There's a Scientist Supreme and a Jailer. So the Jailer would attack this Inhuman. Scientist Supreme is villainous and vulnerable with 6 health.
There's no adaptoids left? Oh,
Is it when revealed or put into play?
It's just put into play.
Okay. And you can have the Jailer with guard.
Sweet.
Okay. The adaptoids are all in the discard pile because we killed them a few turns ago.
Okay. So the Jailer has how much health?
4.
All right.
I can no longer kill my Jailer because my math, like I used the targeted strike, so I ran myself out of a resource, so I can't full auto anymore.
You're good. You're good.
I can do the missile launcher for 2 still, though.
Nah, I am going to use a power of aggression for a no quarter, which is going to be a physical and a mental. And your Jailer only had 1 health left?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this. It is going to do 6, 7, 8. So there's 2 excess damage with piercing and overkill. So
explain to me where 8 with 2 excess damage comes
okay,
from.
so basically no quarter is going to do 4. Because of home technique with a mental is going to do 6. So
no, I don't need the numbers. I need to know if you actually are doing overkill or just excess.
It's overkill and piercing. So the overkill is there because of my Cutthroat Ambition.
So you're doing at least 7 damage, correct?
Exactly.
All right, so he is defeated again.
Perfect. And then so 7 over 7. So I get to look at 7. So 1, 2.
How many is again?
3,
7?
4, 5, 6, and 7. I get 4 cards from that. That's so good. All right. And then also, let's go one more. So the other guard is right there with 4, right?
Yep.
All right. Let's punch that guard for 2.
Okay.
I will punch that guard for 1.
Yep.
I will use a physical 1, 2. I'm going to put another follow through out, and then I'm going to use my physical and a warrior skill, and I'm going to do a no quarter.
Okay.
So that one has 1. So again, it's going to do 8 excess.
8 excess brings him down to 6.
Oh wait, is that the last minion?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I won't do that then. I am going to do something better. No. It is going to be better. You'll see. I'm going to do Into the Fray.
As long as it's better, Steve.
I'm going to do Into the Fray on him instead, so that it's going to kill Zola for sure.
You're doing 15 damage?
It's almost 15. It's
We're not playing
9
Zola.
plus 3 overkill. So 9 plus 3. So that's 11 damage to Zola.
12, 11. So he's down to 3.
MODOK.
Yeah, I don't know where Zola keeps coming from. Because he's
Oh,
not
yeah,
used to
yeah,
playing
like this.
MODOK.
It's
All right, so
because
then
he has
this will go-
retaliate.
This will go down to 2, and then I can hit him with the missile launcher for 2, and then you can have Sarah Garza finish him off.
Let's go.
Okay, so that'll remove 2 more locks. So we have to kill him 2 more times.
Yeah. Okay.
Or we can spend triple resources, which is probably our better bet next turn, or double lightnings.
Only double lightnings?
Double lightnings or any 3 resources. So like if you have a 6-card hand, you could just spend it twice, remove both locks, and we deal 14 and he's dead.
All right.
Got
So
it.
I have a double. I can keep a double lightning here by paying for it. So I'll do that. So I'll keep these 2. I'll do double lightning, get rid of that, and get rid of another lock. And that was my turn.
You kept it or you spent it?
I spent it.
Okay, 1 lock left. So if we unlock and deal 14 damage, we win.
All right. Let's go. I love this Nebula deck. All right, I'm going to need a card probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I deck out.
I finally just decked out for the first time. But to be fair, I do cycle cards back into my deck.
Yeah.
And Brian decked out earlier, right? So
I just decked out
a little bit of chaos.
that round.
Yeah, I decked out. This is my second deck out.
All right, 1, 2, 3, and 3 is 6. So this will go up to 8. He is attacking me. I'm tough. So he attacks for 1, 2. Tough is gone. He schemes against Brian for 3, 4. An additional boost card. 0. So that'll go to 12. And then he's attacking Steve. And there is this tough minion if you want it.
No, I got Angela. I'll just kill it with Angela.
Okay. And Angela is dead. All right. He's going to advance. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So this is going to go to 16. Then I get Scientist Supreme. Then Reverse Engineering. So, Brian, you have to tuck an upgrade you control under here.
Upgrade I control.
Bye-bye, Quiver.
Yeah, probably going to be the quiver.
Okay. So it has a value of
Electric Arrow
1.
is gone.
And then Gang Up will surge into exhaustion. So you're exhausted.
Me?
Into
Oh,
inferiority complex.
Uh-oh, that's mine, right?
You
Inferior.
can flip to alter ego and exhaust, or do you want to get rid of 2 technique upgrades you control?
I only have 1. So I'll just get rid of the. Actually, I'll go to alter ego.
It surges if you only get rid of 1.
Nope, I know exhaust.
Okay. That was a long-winded way to get there. Old Rivals, Gamora attacks you. She's not in play.
Nope.
You have your own. So it will surge into Diplomatic Sanctions. So you have to discard a card from your hand.
Yep.
Give me a sec. Be right back.
This will accelerate. Shadow of the Past
Surge.
will surge into Automated Mobile Unit. So he's got +5 hit points. So he's at 19. And Nanobots, after he activates, heal a damage from him.
Man, that I got what, 6 encounter cards there? 7?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And double shadows in a game. That's it's not a record, but
All right,
I
what
have
I
a
miss?
double
Anything more bad happen to
lightning.
me?
Nope. I have a double lightning if you want me to remove the last lock.
Is that a win?
I can get the card draw, I can get an attack card, and I can keep shuffling.
Lies. All right, I'll remove this, and I will give Brian the Flying Inhuman, who can thwart for 2 and then remove threat from another scheme. So it really doesn't matter. Attacks for 1, because now we need to deal 19 damage to MODOK.
19 damage to MODOK is what we need to do.
Yep.
All right.
Can I grab the card, Brett?
What if I want it?
Then
No,
you
you
have
can't.
it. I have no damage. I got 2 hone techniques and a marked in my hand and a double.
Oh, perfect. Then you've done all the damage this game, so we'll have fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm just teasing you.
No, you're good. No, dude, I did do most of it. I have no problem not letting you guys.
On your turn, I don't necessarily mind giving you the card draw. Let's just see what Brian does and then go from there. So I can see what
I'm doing a. I'm assuming you said you were getting rid of the thing, the lock, extra lock.
I got rid of it, and I gave you the Inhuman, who could attack him for 1 and take 3 damage and be fine. So it's because all we need to do is 19 damage and we win.
Okay. Well,
19.
I'm doing a vibranium arrow for 7 with directed force.
Yep.
8 with directed force.
He's down to 11.
I'm exhausted. I can't do another thing because I'm exhausted. Yeah, I guess that's all I have unless I just... That doesn't count towards my ally limit, right? That ally?
You can use Quake, right? Use Quake, use the other one, use Chang.
Yeah, they can all punch.
I understand that. I understand they can all punch because we're just going for the kill right now, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so what's the ally that you gave me have? How much?
You have 1 that attacks for 1 and 1 that attacks for 3.
Okay, so there you go. There's 4.
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Down to 2.
I guess all of these are dead because of their
Just play a shield card, Brian, and close it.
I honestly wish I had a shield card.
I'll fire my missile launcher game.
Yay! GG's.
Nice, we crushed him.
It was
he's interesting though. Like he plays pretty fast, right? Like this is just going up, and sometimes you can't control the threat, so you just get another one. But I mean, we only ended up getting 1, so we still had a lot of space.
If I didn't get exhausted, Steve, then I would have been able to kill him with the extra arrow.
There you go.
What's interesting is that the adaptoids give you time to react to them. That's what makes them not that bad. You just kill them when they come out.
Yeah. Oh,
which is probably a little tougher in solo if you don't have the damage readily available, you know?
So, Steve, this Justice deck wasn't all about being alter ego.
No. But you were there most of the time.
No, it's a flip up, flip down, flip up, flip down.
Yeah, it's a flip-flop deck,
Yeah.
Which is what you want.
Well, so, especially with Hawkeye, since I'm only 9 health the whole time, right?
Yeah.
What I liked in this deck that I was doing is I have this Circe, which is the 6-cost ship that lets people play allies for free. But with that organizational support, once I get all set up, I can use Leo and Gemma and these and just exhaust them, get 4 resources, and actually drop that ship.
Ah.
So like it's not that bad because once I'm not using these ones anymore, of course it's late game and at that point free allies, but of course it's free allies, right?
Yeah.
And then the other neat combo is playing Victoria Hand. When she comes in, she readies a shield support. So I have the Sky Destroyer because I use it. Then I bring her in, she readies it, and then she uses it again when she comes in.
Oh. Oh yeah. So
Okay.
that's 4 damage.
Like
Right?
it was fine because we were the only key was every round we used the Sky Destroyer, right? Like it didn't really matter. But yeah, it's just
Yeah.
another way to get that damage. Again, when you're teching for a scenario where you want to deal damage that way.
I wasn't even like completely 100% in my thing, right? Because like full build necessarily, because like if
Right.
I had the Quinn carrier down, then if I had the Quinn carrier and the helicarrier down, then once I have both of those down with government liaison, I'm just getting I just stay up and Mockingbird every round, Sky Destroyer.
Yeah. No, I got really lucky getting the ship turn 1 and then the physical resource, and then on turn 2 home technique and then just go, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing with MODOK. He comes pretty quick, so you don't have a lot of time to build. Like the game is just going to kind of tick to an ending.
How quick?
In my
Like,
mind.
Couple, like 10
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah.
not- but we were good. Like this does not take long. And this is the third scenario in the game.
Yeah.
It's the third scenario, right? Yeah. So again, if you've never seen a home technique deck without aerial, without the dive bomb, this is what it looks like with the no quarter. Because I remember at the event, somebody was saying, what was the kid's name? Matt.
Mhm. Yeah, that played the campaign with me.
Was it his name? Matt? Yeah.
Matthew, yeah.
Matthew.
Kid?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He was a kid.
Yeah. He was like, I forgot his name. I'm sorry.
Matt.
He was like, I don't know what home technique does. No, not home technique. I don't get no quarter. It's a garbage card. I'm like, wait.
That just hurts Steve's soul.
Oh man, I love it when somebody's just like, I don't understand this. It's garbage. Oh, wait. Hold my beer. Hold my chocolate milk.
Hold my beer.
Hold my chocolate milk. And yeah, definitely this scenario, and especially with Nebula, the fact that she has the overkill and piercing, it just makes it so much better because you just need to have that. And then you saw with the out of turn with the.
How did you recur it? Did you play the card in Alter Ego to shuffle it back in? Is that what happens?
The what now?
Did you recur that card, that upgrade?
Yes, I used.
Or did you draw through so fast? I guess that the third time you got it, you drew through so fast, right?
No, I combat readied it. Readied, shuffled it back in because that's the one that's the key card in aggression. You want the overkill and piercing. So that's
did you
why
combat ready it twice, though, is what I'm saying?
The what?
Or did you draw through your... You seem to have it every time you needed it.
I shuffled it in. I got lucky. I got lucky with the
cheats.
I did cheat. No. I got lucky.
I guess you also had it because in multiplayer, you don't lose it, right? So you had it on 2 turns because you had it the turn you play it, and then you have it on one of our turns before you get rid of it.
Exactly.
That's why you want to go last.
I wanted to be first or last.
Yeah.
And then the good thing about that too is when you gave me that card draw, I had just shuffled it in, and that just gave me my turn. When you gave me that card draw,
got it.
The card was Cutthroat Ambition, and boom, combo ready again.
Yeah, because the turn was the one where Brian took care of the threat, and you and I cleaned up the minions. Like that was the.
Yeah, I thought there were more minions, but that's why I was happy to get Angela in there.
I think there's 8 minions in the deck.
So there's not a lot.
2 jailers, the 2 scientists, and 4 adaptoids.
Isn't there the 2 supreme people as well?
The scientists, yeah.
Oh, those are the scientists?
Monica and the supreme scientist, right?
Yeah, they're Rappuccini or Frappuccino.
Rappuccini, yep.
There you go. But that was super fun. Like I said, it was a quick, clean game, and I think this is I think what I like the most about this campaign box. Black Widow aside, because I didn't know how to approach her the first time, but I still think that threat on her is just too much. but it's just crazy. How did you do it in solo?
I mean, it was ridiculous. But I mean, again, I get the Iliad that
Turn
just
one.
removes 4 threat every turn because you can get whatever card you want with Maria Hill.
Oh,
So you get the Iliad, then you go get the other one, the Pericles, which stuns and confuses and toughs. Like, have you seen that one?
No.
Did you play Maria Hill?
No.
Okay. So the Iliad is her ship. It's only in her deck. It can deal 5 damage, remove 4 threat, or heal for 3.
Wow.
So you just remove 4 threat, bring it all the way back down, let her scheme, stay in alter ego. Again, you have the shot that early on she, schemes for 5 and then schemes for 5 and you lose. Like that could happen, right?
Okay.
You got to play that. But then the next turn you get the Pericles, and this is kind of confusing, but it gives a status card to a hero or villain, and then it gives a status card to a minion or ally. So you can't do 2 heroes and 2 villains, but you can do a hero or a villain and then a minion or ally.
Oh.
So now, if you get an ally out and you have this, and you can tough your own ally to block for you, you can stun the villain, confuse the villain, whatever you need. So that just gives you a lot of control. Once I have those 2, then I'm just doing things to add tokens to them, which isn't necessarily turn 1, turn 2, because I was getting some of the other things. And then once you get under surveillance, it's game over.
Yeah, because she
Because
can't.
now it goes to 14, and you can bring it all the way down, and it's just she'd have to double advance and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm
I
looking
think
forward to
then
getting my
just,
box.
Then it's just a countdown because you get a card that adds a token to one of your ships. So like every turn you can put a token on it, so basically it becomes infinite. So now you're just dealing 5 damage direct every turn.
Is it a shield card? That card?
What card?
The one that adds tokens.
No.
Okay.
That was kind of smart in her kit. It's a title, Shield Director.
Okay.
So you can't just go search for that card. So you are waiting out that card and waiting out under surveillance. And then you have complete control.
And she has under surveillance in her deck.
No.
No.
I put it in her deck when I played Justice.
Oh, because I know the under surveillance.
I did not beat Expert Black Widow with the precon. I beat it with a built Justice deck.
Ah, that's okay.
Right. If you're thinking about how do you use precons to beat Expert Black Widow, I don't know.
No. I'm happy I got to play the precon versus Expert Claw for Nick Fury. I enjoyed it. And then I didn't want to try Maria Hill.
Matthew and I had quite the moment in our Thunderbirds game. So we chose 2 of them.
Thunderbirds is that old 80s cartoon.
I know. Zola? We fought Zola, which is the one with the Thunderbolts. But anyway, we chose Radioactive Man, and the first encounter card that came out was Radioactive Man's side scheme. That says if Radioactive Man takes damage, put threat on his side scheme. Then if it gets to 10, deal 10 damage to all characters in play. So all we did was tough our characters and then hit Radioactive Man and pop his side scheme and deal 10 damage to all the minions and to the boss and to us, but we had toughs and it was game over.
Oh my god.
Wow. And how did you get tough?
It was just the first encounter card that came out. It just completely shortened the scenario.
They gave themselves tough, however they were giving him.
Yeah, but if you just play one way or another, you can just fish it out. So it really just kind of like is really strong against that scenario.
The tough status card is really strong.
Yeah, it felt like the Radioactive Man thing should have said deal 10 damage. This ignores toughs.
Yes.
I think that would have helped a little bit there. But yeah, either way, it was interesting. I had not seen or perceived that, and it was brutal. Like all of a sudden, they're all just dead, and we're like, okay, well, there we go. So that scenario took us like 15 minutes.
and then you have to fight Citizen
yeah, then you fight Citizen V in that one.
Yeah, Citizen V. Okay.
So.
All right. Well, this was super fun, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
If you are still here with us and you have any comments, aside from Nick, because he just wants me to be frustrated with Hulk and Black Widow.
Hulk and Black Widow. Right?
I haven't even tried it yet. How can you be frustrated?
Oh, dude. But remember, every time you attack her, and Hulk is an attack character. Unless I build a Hulk
You'll be
deck,
fine, Steve. You can do anything. You put
I
your
can
mind
do
to it.
anything because I do believe. What is that?
What? Oh, dice throne.
Oh, Dice Throne. I was like, what is this thing?
Finally got it. It is so good. Worth the
Nice.
wait.
That's awesome.
The few games that I've played so far have just been so clutch, so close. I was playing Cyclops, so before we ended up playing this game, I was playing Cyclops against my brother who was playing Storm. And she has this whole lightning charge mechanic on her character, right? So she can charge up her abilities with lightning. And if she charges it a second time, it pops and does damage to you. And you can roll it on defense to do that. And he only had 4 life left. And my attack was going to kill him. But in his defense, and I only had 1 life left, in his defense, he rolled a 6, which allowed him to charge up this ability and deal 2 damage to me before I could kill him with my attack. I was like, these games have been so close. These characters are super awesome. I feel like they're super balanced. Iceman is absolutely amazing because he just slides around and does different attacks. Super cool.
That's super
If you guys don't have
Dice Throne, right? Not
legendary.
Yeah, if you guys
unmatched.
No, not unmatched. It's
That's-
Dice Throne.
That's the one I got. I won over there.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dice
try.
Throne is
I'm gonna have
fantastic.
I have a buddy that can paint those miniatures. So I ended up with a couple tokens that don't belong to me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I have a buddy doing painting for me too, but I have a lot of minis to paint. That's going to take him a while.
Yeah, those minis are super nice once they're painted. I know my buddies been doing it for me for my birthday. Like they're painting me like the Clanks, the characters.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, dude, they're so nice, and it makes the game so much more enjoyable when you're just seeing those on the table and just like, wow.
Absolutely. Well, I have one game. You've probably told you about it before or anything, but it's called Blood Rage. He completely painted that one up, and like we my game group, all 4 of us got to play it. It hits a little bit different when everything is painted and you're not just staring at gray.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, I know this is my army because they're painted a specific way, you know? So
yeah, I get it.
but yeah.
I think this is yours, Dean. It's a 1 and a 2 with a little like damage.
No,
marker.
I think that's mine.
Yeah, okay, I'll send it to
Yeah,
you.
I
And
got
I got a little.
I got them right there. See, Steve, right there.
Oh, I see
right there.
those. Nice.
I need that back.
All right. Well, it's late enough, and it's been 90 minutes, so we're done.
Crushed it.
Crushed it. That's what I
Did
wanted
he
to
even
do.
have retaliate?
I know. It was only allies in the end that got hit, right? That was it.
That's it. Everyone touched him at a distance.
I mean, I specifically played Hawkeye because I'm like, I don't want to deal with retaliate.
I was gonna play Rocket, and then I'm like, I remembered Nebula. I was gonna literally play the same deck with Rocket, and then
Better with
with Rocket I would have added the dive bombs because that would have been like 14 damage. But yeah, I think Nebula was just a better choice. All right, for me, and we don't see a Nebula that often, right? So we don't get.
No, we don't. I thought about playing her before you decided that you wanted to. I was like, before I went with Hawkeye, or I was like, maybe I should go with Nebula.
Yeah, Nebula's so.
Thought about it.
I know I'm trying to get my brain through now, like since I've been able to play the 2 heroes, like where to take the aspect cards. And I was really excited when I realized these 2 characters, Gemma and Leo, that are all about tech cards, and War Machine is shield and tech.
Is he now?
Yeah, so it was perfect. But like the weird part is eventually you get built. So that's when I was like, okay, now I have to use those supports for something else. Like once you're built, so I purposely didn't put one Gatling gun in play so I could keep recycling it, you know?
Yeah, and that just tutors for it, right? It just keeps going.
Yeah, you just keep getting it. And then since he can shuffle it back in, you can always get it no matter where it is.
The Gatling gun, that's the one that generates a resource.
Yeah, so that seemed to be the one to keep out.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that part was neat. So now I've got to figure out, like, is it more shield that I'm going for? But it's interesting because we haven't had shield on the hero side. So I guess the next thing I need to do is the preparations in Black Widow, though. That's the obvious.
Yeah,
Like some things are obvious, so they feel like, oh, it's already been played, but I haven't actually played it yet. So I need to go put those preparations in Black Widow.
Yeah, no, those are good. I had actually put 2 lay-in waits here because, again, when minions come in, if you're Nebula, if you have the lie-in wait, it's 3 damage with piercing and overkill. So even the villain comes with tough. Yeah, so that, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Then the nostalgic New Yorker. Steve's Red Fury deck was bomb ass because I did the Nick Fury, and because of his assault suit, you can pump up to 3 on attack. So I did it. I did the last on the last turn. I did Nick Fury jump over Captain America who's trying to do something. I'm like, no. Here we go. Nick Fury ready with the car. He gets aerial dive bomb with home technique. Boom. Let's go.
Can't wait to play these.
Yeah, I think that was the fun people wanted to see. I ended up having the Into the Phrase in my deck when I fought Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
And I never used it. Like, it's weird because you're not really, the game is not about like that. When you're playing solo, it's much more about control than defeating those minions. And the deck just keeps bringing them back. So the Into the Phrase weren't as good. I should have just had the dive bomb to just go boom. Although it doesn't work because they have guard.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Right, dive bomb is an attack.
Yeah, so dive bomb. Okay,
so it doesn't go through minions with guard.
No. So, but what you do is you attack the main attack on the minion with guard.
It'll clear it, and then the follow up will deal the damage to the villain.
Because it's just dealing the damage to everything else. It's not attacking only one. So since it's attacking everybody, it bypasses the guard.
Is that really true?
Have like 4 guards in play.
But it's an attack. Deal 7 damage to an enemy, deal 1 damage. Are you saying after the 7 that enemy is defeated?
No, even if he wasn't defeated. Let's say if you do 15 damage to an enemy with guard that has like 100 health. After that, you're dealing 5 damage to everything else.
Because the second part of it, where it's only 1
not
damage,
an attack?
Is not an attack, right? And it's buffed
because
up
it's a separate sentence?
4. Yes.
I don't remember them ruling on that.
Well, the way it's written, that's what it does. So the main attack, it's like Ant-Man's big stomp there, big foot. You deal it to one target, and then everything else takes the 1 damage.
Yeah. So that's why home technique is amazing, right? It's
I thought they had to be separate sentences to be separate things.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah, because it ends up being 11 and then 5, right?
So unfortunately,
with Nick Fury, it's 14 and 8.
Exactly.
Insane.
It's just a more abusive. It's what Ms. Marvel wanted to do, but she's not Ariel yet. Anyway, so on that note, again, sorry Eric couldn't join us, but he needs to recover.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. The B.B.S. No, I'm just kidding. I know. It's again always a pleasure to play with you guys. Brant, it was super fun again seeing you in person. I think that it's such a different experience, you know.
Yeah.
And then champions, baby, bringing people together from all around the world.
You'll never get to play with me in person. Ever.
Yeah. And the best part was the dinner we went out to because Steve didn't join us again this year because he hates food.
It's not that I hate food. If I go there, it's going to cost me $100 to eat a cheeseburger because of the way the
How much do you eat?
Dude, I got a sandwich at the hot table. This was a $7 sandwich that ended up costing me because of the conversion rate and the way our dollar is was $23.
Gotcha.
For a sandwich with not even a drink, just the damn sandwich.
Gotcha. Just take my $7.
You know what? It didn't even have any toppings in it. It was just bread and butter.
Almost. All right, I gotta say goodnight. We gotta say goodnight. All right, guys. Thank you so much for playing. Enjoy. Leave a comment on the video if you like this. If you want to see some deck lists and stuff like that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Leave a like, thumbs up, subscribe to Brent, to the portal, to my channel, to your grandma's channel, anybody's channel. Go subscribe, help the content creators. And on that note, have some fun. Remember, play the game. Peace out. Good night, everyone.
My grandma's got a better Nebula deck than you on her channel.
I'm so